I tried for the first time going to a gas station without wearing underwear, but when I turned around, I noticed several men staring at me with strange looks. But I didn't get angry. Instead, I smiled back at them because I knew I was no match for them. So I immediately got in my car and drove away. In search of writing inspiration, I drove to a small town in a nearby city, but the quiet surroundings made me feel a little uneasy. I kept feeling as though someone was watching me from the shadows. At first, I thought it was just my imagination, so I didn't pay it any mind. However, that night, a violent banging sound shattered the silence of the evening. Determined to find out what it was, I summoned my courage and went to check. But what I saw next sent a chill down my spine. Lying on the floor outside the door was a dead bird. Everything that had happened left me puzzled, because the bird had not just recently died. Before I could even process it, the banging came from outside again. I assumed it was just the wind rattling the windows, so I didn't think much of it. But when I returned to my room, I was horrified to discover that my computer wallpaper had been changed to a photo of 3 men. Before I could react,
Got shot. Evening.
3 men walked in from outside. I was terrified. I immediately told them to leave my house, but they didn't move at all. One of them even raised a camera and started filming. Another man demanded that I hand over my cash. With no other choice, I gave them all my money. I hoped that once they had the money, they would leave quickly, but I had underestimated how cruel people could be. Their real target was me. Then the men told me to drink a bottle of vodka. I had no choice but to drink it reluctantly. Just as I was about to lose consciousness, I decided to take my one last chance. While they weren't paying attention, I bolted out of the cabin. I ran desperately through the pitch-dark forest. Just as I was completely exhausted, I suddenly came across 2 hunters. A wave of hope washed over me, so I told them everything that had just happened. The hunter reassured me not to be afraid, because he was the sheriff of the town. The sheriff then escorted me back home. I thought I was finally safe. The sheriff then made a call asking for backup, but when the door swung open, the men from before walked in. It was only then that I understood everything. The sheriff had been in on it with them all along.